Hi guys, it's Dr. Justin Berta, your Tattoo Business Doc. As always, you can go to our website www.tattoobusinessdoc.co.za. We also got a Facebook, Tattoo Business Doc. You can go there, or my practice, Blue Crane Financial, is on Facebook and on the web. So I had a question that came in about, lotto winnings, gambling winnings, and all those lovely things. Now, in South Africa, lottery and gambling money that you win is generally considered capital in nature, a windfall, and are not subject to normal income tax, capital gains tax, provided the winnings are not form of professional regular gambling activity. Now guys, you got to be very careful here, and this is where I think gambling institutions are actually steamrolling their gamblers and punters. Old guy used to say, I'm going to go for a flutter. But he used to go literally every Saturday. And even during the week he would play online. And whenever you play, records are kept. Those MVG cards, all those cards the gambling houses give you. And then you from gold to platinum to silver, all those lovely things. I mean, it's color-coded to hell. But the problem that makes you a professional punter. It makes you a person that is a regularly gambling person. So you've got to be very careful here, because if SARS sees it as you carrying on a trade as a gambler or a punter, and it extends to guys going to bet on horses, bet on races, and all those kind of things, guys. And there is a provision that there's a 15% withholding tax on winnings over 25,000 rand. Under 25,000, SARS doesn't care. Over 25,000, there is a 15% withholding tax. Professional gamblers, you guys must be very, very, very careful, because you are involved in a scheme of profit making. Now I can tell you, you don't make a profit. There's no fucking way you're making a profit if you can gamble. The house always wins 11-1. Always wins 11-1, and you are being mind fucked and shoved up the backside if you really think that when all these betting houses, gambling houses tells you, we paid out 250 million rand in winnings. Guys, every time you press the button and you win something, they count that to the winnings being paid to you. They haven't paid it directly out of the bloody machine. There's not people walking around with 250 million rand in their pockets, guys. It's every time you put money in, you lose, then you win 50, win 100, win. That all counts to them saying they've paid out 3 billion rand. Guys, they haven't paid out 3 billion rand, because they see every little winning that everybody has in the casino as a payment, okay? Because it's a winning. But what people don't say is, how much money you put in there. I laughed. I recently saw guys sitting, and they were putting money in, and they got like frustrated, because almost when they spend all their money, then all of a sudden the machine started paying out and out. And eventually they actually got back to the exact same amount they put in. And I'll tell you, it was 10,000 rand. And then they pressed the button to cash out, because they recouped their 10,000 rand. You didn't win, baby. You almost lost 10 grand. And I've known people to go and play the tables, and they lose 6, 7, 8 million rand, and they go back 2 or 3 weeks later, and then they win back a substantial portion of that. But again, you're not winning. So you've got to be very, very, very careful. And you've got to declare to SARS winnings and put it under there that it is winnings, under your tax-free income, all those kind of things. Competition and raffles that you have, those are not subject to any taxation. If you receive a large cash gift or significant prize from a competition, that's generally tax-free in your hands. However, if you donate more than 100,000 of your winnings to friends and family in a year, you will be liable to 20% donations tax for the amount exceeding 100,000. Interest on winnings, guys, obviously if you're making interest of money, it's taxable. There is annual exemptions in terms of how much you get in terms of age. I think for guys above 65, it's 23,800, might have gone up. International lottery winnings are subject to South African tax law if you're a resident of this country, and the 15% withholding tax may not be applied at the source but it might be applicable when you pay it. Yeah, guys. So you will pay tax. The SARS is moving to actually gain more money from the gambling and everything else. So yeah, there's our question answered, guys, and I'll see you next time.